All right, my friends. Today is a little bit of some prep for the challenge that we're going to do on April 14th. We've got to set up a file. Ron had initially sent me over a file that I liked the way that it was laid out. Oops, hold on, DBA's in there. Hey, DBA, what's going on, man?
Howdy, howdy.
But the problem with the file that he sent, or the problem with Astroneer loading up a previously saved file, is that you can't pick the location of where, or you can't get the seed number of the previous load. So if I started a new adventure game, and let's say the Silva was awesome, then you couldn't ever find that seed number. So if you wanted to do a custom game and then go look for it custom, and it wouldn't be there. What's the April 14th challenge? April 14th challenge is a boy versus girl challenge. Men versus women challenge. I was challenged by Pat Moff's women, his wife, Pat Moff's wife, and others. And it is a redo of what did Braun call it? To Parts Unknown. The Parts Unknown sequel. So the Parts Unknown challenge, it's on the channel if you guys want to look it up. Just search for Parts Unknown on my channel. Is you get into a launch vehicle. The launch vehicle is, I have air quotes going on. It's essentially a platform with some thrusters on it and some seats, and you get into it and you shoot yourself into space. And they're pointed at random planets. So you don't know what planet you're going to. So you have some sort of challenge, which the challenge is, it's still being defined, but the challenge is essentially get back to Silva. And you launch with pretty much nothing. And you land on that planet at a random location. Well, in this time it's not really random, but you land and then you work feverishly to get back to Silva. Your whole team. And if a team member dies, then that's it for that team member. And then we had thought about expanding out the challenge, so it's actually going to be 2 launches and 2 returns with a little bit of a hiccup in the middle. Hera's part of the challenge. She's in chat. She's taking notes, which is ridiculous because I'm going to have a video that's going to explain the entire thing, probably a week in advance. But okay, no, if you really need to take notes now, it's all right. Everything is really basic. Everything is like you could play this challenge with somebody that has very little experience, and because it's only, it's like just get to the small shuttle, right? That's all you got to do to get to the small shuttle. And if you played Astroneer enough, like within the first hour of Astroneer, you're getting to the small shuttle. It doesn't really take that long to get to the small shuttle if you know what you're doing. So, at any rate, this video or the stream tonight is the prep for that. So the first thing we need to do is we need to find a location. And I'm going to start a custom game. And I'm going to start one with no starting shelter. And I'm glad DBA is joining because that way we get to find out where new people land. So I'm going to do no starting shelter. We can skip the launch sequence. And then what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and take off. I'm going to immediately flip it over into creative mode so that I don't die out. Okay, creative mode, yes. In creative mode, invisible is a hazard. Remove decorations while painting, no. Disable resource collection, yes. Show train anchors, no. Flight speed will be 5. Time of day. Let's take the solar time multiplier to 0 and make the time of day noon. It takes a minute for this to update, though. Here we go. We'll make it noon so it's nice and bright. Okay, now I want to find a location to put the base. And hopefully somewhere where it's really kind of nice. I would like a combination of trees against a hillside. I think that would make a really nice start location. Like somewhere over here. Yeah, something like that, but a little bit more. I'd rather be in the white zone. Let's see, we can find something. Don't worry.
Right now, I'm probably going to come in where you originally landed.
You think if I make a shelter, though, don't you think you're going to come in where the shelter is?
I think it's hard-coded where you come in, but we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Ooh, I like this. It's like really dense forest here. This'll work. This'll work. Let me land in here. JD. Let me land in here. And get out a... Let's get out a leveling block. Not a leveling block, but a alignment tool. Yeah, we'll go from here with the alignment tool. Give me just 1 second, DBA, while I set this up to get a place down.
All right.
Yeah, get alignment tool. That's on. Let's change this. Deformation speed lower. Size of deformation larger. Range of deformation, I guess a little bit bigger. Ignore hardness. Yes. Okay, natural, what's going on? Natural's all like, Problem natural? Problem natural? Hey, I said... Okay, well, I'm deforming. I'm not painting. I'm deforming. That looks pretty decent-ish. I'm trying very hard not to kill the trees. So that we have a cool tree thing. Cool tree area. Let me turn this off. Let me get rid of this. And get rid of this. And I'll just scan this to get rid of this. And let's put down a hab. Starting shelter. Okay. That should be pretty spiffy. Let's rotate this a little bit. We'll unpack it. It's going to kill some trees. Yep, wiped out a good bit of trees. Look how many trees are wiped out. Oh, well, you know, what can you do, people? What can you do? This is going to be the starting base area. Let me get in and out. All right, DB, let me become let me become visible.
Okay, Hole is also waiting in...
Hole's waiting?
Yep.
Hole, what's going on? Let me see here. Become visible. All right. Let's see where you boys start. Change the time of day. So it's nice and bright over here.
Are we on the server or are we on your local game?
No, local game.
Okay, yeah,
You're at the starting area?
Yeah.
Okay, we're in creative. Can you drop a beacon there and make it black? Let me put down a beacon here.
Did you do spawn with no shelter?
Yes, I put my own shelter down.
Nice.
Let's see. Get a beacon. Never have to unlock a beacon, so I don't know where the hell the beacon is. This one right here, right? Yes, good. Okay, I will make my beacon red.
Okay, mine is black.
Okay. what I want you and Hole to do, in a manner that is very, very, very nice, create a train line that takes you to said red beacon. Go underneath the ground for a vast majority and pop up somewhere over here.
All right.
DBA on me over here is the start of a tunnel to the cave that's natural. We could probably just get down that way.
Try to.
Well, I think I'm going to build a platform on the top, a rail station starting platform, so that people that are coming in can at least see, you know, where we start.
Yeah. Something that tells you, hey, you got to go here to take the train.
Yeah, hey, hop the train. Yeah,
to the actual starting location. Right. Jeff, what's going on?
Okay, and then we can do. Let's align this a little bit.
Barrett, how you doing? Let me move down my deformation speed a little bit more. Get a nice blend on this.
Did you give me? What'd you give me?
There's some rails.
All right.
I figure you want them.
This is going to be the save, boys. So make it nice and pretty, okay?
All right. I will do my best.
Any digging you got to do, repaint. Make sure that you have in your creative mode that when you paint, that you're not getting rid of the decorations. Just in case you do any painting. I don't want you to actually pop a tree or anything like that, you know.
All right. All right.
I might be the only one controlling the. I don't know if I'm the one controlling or not.
No, I could select that on mine.
Okay.
To not destroy decorations.
Okay, I've got deform, speed, size, range, ignore hardness. I don't see the thing about
Escape. It's under creative.
It's in the creative mode menu. It's the first box.
Okay.
Well, if we just if we kind of punch a narrow hole down and then you put the rails in, the rails will deform the terrain, and then we won't have to like. And we can already just fly. Just get yourself you can just fly in creative, so there's no need to like ramp.
Right. All right.
But smoothing it out though. Make it all nice. I mean, imagine that you're coming in for a challenge, right?
Right. Yeah. No, I'm
non-creative.
Going to do my best.
Yep. Non-creative because we're flipping it back to standard mode. We're not going to be playing in creative mode.
I do kind of wish there was an undo button.
Right. I hear that.
Are you making a way down there?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. Trying to do it slow to get it, nice, but I'm...
Change your deformation. To push those polys a little slower.
Why is it painting now instead of deforming? What?
You probably hit V.
Yeah, switch your terrain tool mode. There you go. Midnight, do you want anything else over here around our train station, like some lights and stuff like that?
I think, maybe we... I mean, if you guys can remember exactly where you landed, a big giant target. And then around that, maybe, you know, like a pathway or something to wherever the tunnel is you guys found. Some lights guiding people. I don't know if that's doable or not, but if it is, cool.
Yeah.
So we didn't go to the tunnel. We lay down a train station and we're kind of going from there.
Going from there? Okay, perfect.
Yeah. People will drop in and see the train station.
They'll see the train station?
Oh, yeah.
Alum, thanks for subscribing with the Twitch Prime. Appreciate that, man. 15 months. Thanks, brother.
Okay, I think I've gone down enough that I can then...
Midnight presents mole people. You realize this is the mole stream, huh? You guys are going to have one of the absolute hardest parts of this configuration. I'm glad you're starting with trains because that's where you're going to be all night. If you need to spin yourself up a Sylvie and, you know, get yourself some light, do whatever it is you need to spin up. Just delete stuff as you no longer use it anymore. It's not on your body. Shariel, what's going on? Shariel's another competitor in this competition. There's going to be a total of 8 on the competition on the 14th. It's April 14th. We're going to be doing this. I'll make sure that I have plenty of videos up before then. You guys will know exactly what's going on, who's participating. We'll have tissues for the ladies in case they wind up crying.
So, Midnight, can you tell us the story, like how this came about? Because I don't really know.
Oh, it's funny. It's so I did this stream with Pat to introduce him into Astroneer, and it was kind of funny because Pat was like, I got the impression that he was not really that interested in Astroneer towards the end of it, but Pat's got kind of like a dry sense of humor, and you know, he's Dutch. You know, what can you do? He's the Netherlands. And so I didn't think he was interested in Astroneer, and then he started playing on his own. But what happened was during that stream, System Era gave me some keys, and I wound up giving some keys away, and I think I gave 2 keys, one to Hera, one to Shariel. I believe that's how it worked. And they wound up getting the game and then got Pat into playing more. And RoboGames, thanks for subscribing, bud. And then, so they're playing on the sly, and then his wife started playing, and the wife did an all-girls night. And so I was watching that stream, all-girls day, whatever it was, all-girls stream. And I was watching that stream, and there was some banter going on, and then Pat's wife, whose name is Wifey, turned around and, you know, threw the gauntlet down. She's like, "Oh, us 4 girls can beat you boys. Any of you 4 boys." And so I was like, oh. So really? So then, kicking around in his Discord chat, and I was like, you know, put your money where your mouth is. And, yeah, that's how this all came about. So, of course, the girls got into it. They're like, yeah, we're going to beat the boys, blah! And, you know, standard girl stuff. All pom-poms and no real actual scores. So, so that's where it is, man.
All right. They do realize we've done this before, right?
I let them know. I let them know that we have like cumulative. I think we've got 13,000 hours, maybe more, between the 4 players. And so I talked to Ron, really talked to Ron, and there's several different things I think we're going to do to kind of level the playing field. One, they're going to get a head start, and we're not going to start until they actually land on their first planet. And then from there, I think it's then it's just, that should be enough time to kind of balance out everything. And then we made it so that it's very simple, right? There's nothing, it's not like a survive with no oxygen or anything like that. It's just a full on. So you can make the shuttle the fastest, get back to Silva, do that kind of twice. But I think the girls have made a shuttle. Girls have made a shuttle and gone to another planet before, right? You've done all that in all the games, all the times that you guys played, right? That's not a new concept to you. Is that a correct statement? Yeah. So Shariels haven't. Okay, well, you got a month to go make yourself a shuttle and go to another planet.
Yeah, definitely don't find the videos from where we did it last time and study up or anything like that.
I don't know that you can't. You can go study up. It's called To Parts Unknown, and we've done this challenge before, but our challenge was a lot harder than what we're proposing for this challenge. We did it with no oxygen and all of that good stuff. I mean, that's significantly harder than what we're proposing for this challenge. But you can go watch To Parts Unknown and check it out and see exactly kind of like the process. The biggest factor is you don't know what planet you're going to. So if you wind up landing on Atrox as your starting planet, ouch, right? If you wind up landing on Calidor as your starting planet, maybe not so much of an ouch anymore. You didn't say you would make sure not to send us to difficult. Yeah, well, that's random. We don't know. There's only one person that knows where the launch vehicles are going, and that's Ron. And Ron, actually, has given up his play seat to Kilmowski, so Ron won't even be playing. He's going to help set up the launch vehicles, but all players will not know where they're going. It's going to be completely unknown. The determining factor is going to be the planet that you land on. Let me get a light so you guys can see what's going on here. I recall a whiny voice mocking us saying, "Oh, you sent me to the hard planet, boo-hoo." That wasn't me. I don't think that was me. That might have been somebody in Pat's chat. I just saw that stream from a couple weeks ago, 2 nights ago. We did that challenge a long time ago. That wasn't... I plead the fifth. Unless you have actual physical proof, it didn't happen. Let me get Sylvie going and give her some food. Tonight we're setting up for the challenge. Tonight is a challenge save setup. So this will be the save file that we're going to run on the challenge, and then everybody will be able to run after the challenge is complete. We'll make it available to everybody to play whenever they want to play it. We have the first to Parts Unknown, but it doesn't work anymore. It's already been tested. We already tried it. Okay, that should give me about 2 hours of light. You guys see where the beacon is? Do you want to, like, come over here, put down a train station somewhere, and get into a hole over here, and then marry up somewhere in the middle so that you're not guessing where you punch out?
We could do that. We could do that. I'm currently on this end going that way.
Okay. I think when you get close, definitely come and do whatever it is you got to do so that you're not making a mess at my forest cave thing. I don't want to do this again.
Right.
"13 days ago, time's a construct." That didn't happen. Fantasyland. Time doesn't really exist. I don't know what you're talking about 13 days ago. I wasn't here. I wasn't on the computer. I wasn't streaming. Doesn't exist. QAnon took over. I don't know what to tell you, man. You know I'm right? I don't know. I don't know about that. Nobody's actually ever right on my streams. You get one right, but then that's it. You never get another right ever again. So my suggestion is save it. DBA already used his.
Yeah.
It was a waste. You wasted it. Wasted it on frivolous thing. Just always go left. Yeah, right. Don't do rights. Just go left.
Sorry, I got onto a train.
Yep, I heard the book. I messed that cave entrance up a little bit. I turned my deformation speed down. Okay, beautiful. A nice ramp to where we're going. See, unlike Pat would give you all the rights you want. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. No way, man. Okay, perfect. That will serve the purpose I need. This beautiful wall here. I don't think Pat will ever play this because he's not competitive. He says he's not competitive, so. Can't have anybody that's not competitive play this. That wouldn't work out very well. Right. Oh, why don't we just stay here? This looks great. Where's Ron? I need Ron to do some flattening. Ron, where are you, man?
How do you delete items? Is there like an easy way?
Yeah, pick it up, hit the backspace button on the keyboard.
Well, there you go. You can tell how much I play creative.
I hopped on the stream. What is it all about? There's a competition that's happening between my channel and Pat's channel, Pat Moss channel, on the 14th. It's a competition that we've run in the past. It's called To Parts Unknown, but we're kind of we're making it so that beginners can run that challenge because our initial Parts Unknown was pretty hardcore. We didn't believe in oxygen. We didn't believe in anything. We were nihilists, man. We were nihilists, man.
DBA, I'm heading over to Midnight's Inn to start setting up.
All right.
So this stream is the prep for that. There's a lot of prep that has to be done to get it set up. We need to get trains to destinations and set up
Midnight, do you want the train station on your end up by the shelter?
not too close, but there's an area there. Hold on, I'll come up there for a second. There's an area there. Yeah, I should give myself that, huh?
Might be worth it.
I think where this red beacon is at, we can put the train station right here. If we marry up the train station right here, I think that would be good. I don't know what direction it has to face to marry up correctly, so you might want to go explore that. Hopefully it's not the direction of where my hab is at.
No, it's away from the hab.
Okay, well anyways, make it you know, perpendicular to the line of the hab, right? So back like this. You know, going this direction. Yeah.
Sure, no worries.
What are you doing except flattening Earth? I mean, we're setting up the game, you know? What more do you need than that? We're setting up the game. Setting up the game, man. Oops. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. which is impressive in and of itself, I must say. As I always tell them, make it pretty, make it purty. Yeah, but you say it in a weird voice, you know? You're always like, make it purty. It kind of creeps me out a little. We can go back a little bit farther here. Hold on. So what you're doing this on all planets so we don't know which one we're going to land on? No. No, that's not what we're doing. We're setting up to go to the... You know what? Just watch the stream. You'll figure it out, okay? Instead of me sitting here and explaining it to you, why don't you just watch the stream? It's like, you know what? I think what you guys are trying to do is you're trying to get some insight to the challenge, and you're not gonna get any insight to the challenge on this stream. There's nothing that gives away what we're accomplishing or how we're gonna accomplish it or how you're gonna get to another planet or any of that stuff. None of that's gonna happen on this stream. It's gonna be a big giant mystery. This is all just setting up everything that we need to set up beforehand. Getting the little bases set up. Then Ron is going to come in here and do the magic behind the scenes. He's going to come in and do the magic. And I don't even know what's going to happen. That's the way to keep this honest. We don't cheat here. We're going to beat you guys just because we're better. Men are better. That's all there is to it. The snowmen bring you little bits of joy when they appear. I know they bring some people some BSD at this point. Yeah, a little bit too much. Xenocoder, what's going on? There's a lot of snowmen. There's a lot of snowmen. And of course, when you see it, it's like, you know, you got that song going through your head. And if you don't have that song going through your head, you don't have kids. And if you do have that song going through your head a lot, then you have a girl. I know the gender of your child. Men are not better, especially in setting up all the bases that are needed. Oh, you're so wrong. Ron is anal retentive. Or let's just put, he's meticulous. He's not anal retentive, he's just meticulous.
Well, if people have never seen how this setup works, it really is like magic. Like when we watch it, it will be like magic.
We have one of the game devs in Twitch, and I don't even know if you guys know about this. I'm sure you do. That you can launch yourself to another planet using I mean, like, legit launch yourself to another planet and land on another planet using platform and some thrusters. Anyways, we're using that. It's not a game mechanic. It's... what would you call it? Inspiration?
Well, it's technically a game mechanic. It's not, maybe not intentional.
Right, well, right. Call it inspiration.
It's a little bit of game abuse, but not too much.
That sounds exciting and completely intended. Okay, cool. You guys intended that to happen. I don't think so, because every time you do an update, you kind of change some of the system trajectories on us. We wanted to use the 2 parts unknown V1 that we did, but some update killed that.
Okay, we're getting close to each other here.
Yeah, just keep coming and you'll run right into me here.
Is it kind of like the gravity ball problem? It almost is like that mechanic, but not. It's not random. It's intentional. We do it intentionally. We send you into space, and you just hang out there and wait till you land, and then once you land, then the magic happens. Ooh, do I? I should have done this back farther. Dang it. How big are the train stations? Pretty big, right? Oh, man. Okay, well, you know what? And I'll do this. I'll just punch a door here.
All right. You might need to start angling up, DBA. You're kind of right under me.
Oh, okay.
Here, can you see my train tool? Look up a little bit. I can see yours.
Let's see, what do we got?
Oh,
here?
yeah, I see.
That's where you're aiming. I'll leave it up here for you so you have a target.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, man. Oh, can you ping Ron? Tell him we need his flattening skills. Flattening script, actually.
Like, seriously? You want me to message him?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
I need some seriously smooth ground over here.
Oh, so you don't... Oh, you do have? Is that your line up above?
Yeah. Right. A second. Right up here. It goes right up there. So I think if you just connect it, it'll just like that. And then we can just clean it up.
Jammin', what's going on?
All right, I'm going to just ride it, see if it looks okay.
Okay, that'll go into here.
Hey, it works.
All right, let me see what you got.
Yep.
All right, we're on the other end. We're coming back. Might have to... If we throw up a landing pad, can we go ahead and call in the coal train so we can go faster?
You should be able to do that from the research catalog, shouldn't you?
Well, you don't ever print the coal train, I don't think. You earn it through the train missions, and then you just can call them in.
I can pull it up. I've got coal.
Oh, okay.
I just printed one on this end.
Oh, sweet.
Man, what'd you guys flatten out here for? I can't put down grass. Turkey heads.
I didn't flatten
I
nothing.
just made a spot big enough for the train station.
You need to get rid of these rough edges. Can you go back through the tunnel and make the roof of the tunnel bigger so the camera doesn't clip?
I suppose. I mean, that's the default height of the tunnel.
No, I'm saying, can you go through the tunnel and make the tunnel taller so the camera doesn't clip? That's what I'm asking you.
Sure.
You might want to put this initial train station back a little bit farther because we need a train with multiple cars. And on each train, right, enough for 4 people. So 4 seats, so 2 cars, an engine, 4 seats on each one. That's our 8 players, right? Been watching my rail system tutorials, very informative. Yeah, they're good, man. You know, all the how-to ones that I do, the helpful guides are nice. My suggestion, Hole, would be increase your terrain tool size, change your deformation speed way down, and that'll give you better control over your deformation. Roadhog, what's up? I don't think all the ladies are here. Some of the ladies. Some of the ladies. Some of the ladies. Isn't that a song?
Close. Something like that.
I knew that was a song. What train tool gadgets am I using? I'm just using the it's not really even on. It's the alignment tool. The alignment mod. Okay, now to carve the top of this out. Dude, pop coral, go away. Oh, this guy's got to go away too. DBA and I are going to watch the full eclipse together. Aren't you all jealous? Gonna watch the full eclipse. It's gonna be so romantic.
Are y'all traveling to see it?
I am. I gotta travel. Initially, when I looked at Google, it was like 4.5 hour drive. But then I looked like today, and I think I was looking like at a prime time, and it was like 5.5 hours. I'm like, wow, man, that's gonna be a hell of a lot of driving. But yeah, I gotta drive far. DBA is like only an hour away from DBA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my in-laws are right in the path. They don't have to go anywhere.
Nice. I've never seen a full eclipse before. Like a 100% full eclipse. I think it's going to be pretty exciting.
Oh, yeah, it'll be super sweet. Did y'all watch Starship yesterday?
Oh, for sure. That was pretty awesome.
That was pretty awesome. Yeah, I had to miss it live. I was at the doctor with my daughter. So I had to catch it
no.
after.
Too bad. That was one hell of a show.
I know. I can't believe SpaceX put their launch right over my daughter's doctor appointment. What the heck?
Wrong.
Well, you know, you can on Twitter reach out directly to Elon Musk, and you could have
tell
scheduled
him
something.
your
I mean,
schedule.
yeah, it's kind of on you, buddy. You didn't schedule it.
Yeah, I mean, my doctor's appointment was scheduled first, like a year ago.
Must have been a physical.
Yeah, yearly checkup.
Yearly checkup, yeah. All right, I'm almost ready for you guys to do another phase here.
Okay, well, I'm still making this thing taller.
You're making it taller? Okay. What are you working on? Oh,
I'm just smoothing out terrain up here by the hab.
okay. Get rid of some of these crispy edges. The next part's not going to be easy, so I'm willing to have a discussion on how we want to accomplish it.
Okay.
Which direction do I have to drive? Kind of slightly southeast. I'm in the Chicago area. It's no secret. Everybody's known it for the last 6 years, so if you want to come see me, stop by. I'll make you a taco. I'll make you taco or homemade pizza, either one. I cook other dishes, but we got to get to know each other first over a taco and a tequila shot. Only Jeff knows me well enough to have my ribs. There's a great link here. I'll send it to everybody in chat. It gives the path. It's a really nice little animation dealy kind of thing. Or you can make it into kind of an animation. You can see what time it hits everybody. I need to come to Serbia and make you a pizza? Man, you know how much it would. My pizza oven weighs like 60 pounds. It would be like. What are you doing over there?
There's little bits hanging in the air.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, little bits for sure. All right, Hole. What we need is 6 train stations. I think I'm going to have to bury this because we can't pick it up.
Yeah, you can't. Even if you open it, you can only delete the lid.
Right. Send it down to the next level. See ya. All right, I need 6 train stations. Let's back and are they going to connect?
They're going to connect. We probably got to put them down one at a time.
Yeah, we need to have them far enough away that they don't connect. What did you put all 6 out for?
Well, I didn't think about them connecting.
Crazy, man. And if we need to widen this area out, we'll just keep widening it.
So do we just need to set them up and Ron is going to run the rails?
No, we're running the rails.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Have them try to be all lined up nice and neat in a row.
Oh yeah.
And then what we're gonna do is oh yeah, we're gonna need. Well, okay, there's a room up here. We don't have to go down that far. I think you're coming down a little bit. I think I just dropped the first one to kind of get an idea of where it was going to be. I think we need to be like something like this. From here, and then the next one's like here or something. Something like that. I'll flatten this area out a little bit more. Slow down my deformation a little bit more. I'm getting off my line here. You saw the total eclipse in South Carolina in 2017? It was really kind of magical. Yeah. So I'm going to get up at like the crack o' dawn. Drive down towards DBA. I'm going to bring my boat and do a little fishing on the lake. And the area where the lake is at is you can still see it while you're on the lake. So that should be kind of cool.
Oh, so we're going to be on the lake when it happens, huh?
Yeah, man. Don't you think that's awesome?
Yeah, until the Kraken shows up.
Till the Kraken shows up? Oh, okay. Well, bonus points. I don't know what you're doing, sir, but you don't want to. You don't want to do that. Just
well, those are just to make it so that the other rail stations don't connect. That's all they're there for. Because if I put this rail station here, it's going to want to connect to that first one over there, and then it'll mess stuff up. So I'm just putting those there as.
Well, how far away do you need to be so that it doesn't connect?
Like, well, right here, this one, the one that I'm holding, it won't connect to this one here, the first one, but it will connect to the far one. And it'll make a big arc all the way around.
All right, Sherry, I'll take it easy. Well, why is it not connecting right there? You put it down and it's not connecting.
Because I put rails to steer the rail away from it. If I take this rail off over here.
And you're saying you move it again, it'll connect.
Can you see
yeah, I see.
Yeah, that's what's going on, yeah. So these are just to kind of hold it, and then we'll delete them at the end.
Gotcha. Because it's like digging into the ground and shit. And I already flattened this once.
Yeah, I'm trying not to let that happen. Just at some point, we just have to put rails on them, and that might happen.
Got enough room over here for the other two? Or it's three? The other three?
Or no, I think we'll need more. I can try to get them closer together if you think that's best.
Maybe a little bit closer together if we can. If not, I'll extend this out.
We can get them closer together now that we have rails kind of guiding the ends.
We'll worry about flattening after you're done. Sticky quartz doesn't want to go away. You almost waited too long for the eclipse glasses. They came hard to get later. Okay, I'll get 2 tonight. I need to see if my sons are going to be... They have spring break, but I don't know if their spring break extends into that time frame. If it does, it'd be cool. They can come with. Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is the weather. The weather doesn't screw it up, right? No point in seeing a total eclipse if it's cloudy.
I think it'd still be pretty cool, but yes, not as cool as a bright sunny day.
Oh, it might be even darker, right?
Okay, so that's 6 train stations.
Okay. The next thing that we need to accomplish is... How far out can this one line go? In a straight line. Man, that's going to be a bitch if they're trying to connect everywhere.
Yeah, you have to build one all the way and then come back and build the other one.
Or get it to turn red or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, here's the deal. The concept is there is going to be a wall. So if we extend these out far enough, right, where at least one is red, like this in this case, this one's red. We extend it out, yep, so it doesn't connect to something else, but connects to that, yep, the first one.
Okay, I've made the roof taller all the way through this line.
Perfect. Okay, we need to build a giant wall from... Let me try to get down the first piece here. Let's see. And let me flatten this.
Would you like me to make us a light for this room?
I think everything needs to be lit up and stuff, sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna go work on that real fast.
Okay.
Okay, what's this wall?
That was a mistake. You're talking about the one I'm working on?
Yeah.
Okay. So the concept is you come down the ramp. That first wall was kind of a mistake, but it makes for a nice doorway. And then you pick a train line, but you're picking blind. And the idea of the blind pick is at any point in time that we set this thing up, you can just come over to the other side of the wall and change the lines.
So it can be different every time.
Yeah, so it can be randomized, right? So you don't know if you came down and let's say you picked this far one to the left. Well, somebody could have gone in and changed the line connections. And it might not be going to its original line. It's going to go to a completely different line. So we need a wall going all the way across to block this. And then we can do the next phase of it.
All right, 1 second.
If you want to start working on that, I'm going to go check out your little quality assurance on your...
I see how it is.
Yep. Okay. I can hang with
Are you
that.
happy with that?
Yeah, I can hang with it. I don't know if Ron can square it up with his magic tools or not, but he might be able to.
Yeah, I don't, I cannot speak for Ron.
Sample the color so you don't have to go back and repaint.
All right, I think I can actually just set my paint tool to be that color.
I don't know, is your line drifting or is my line? Was my line drifting? Somebody's line was drifting.
I don't know. I think mine looks pretty straight out this side.
All right. Marrying up the tops right now. Okay. Oh. Slow down your deformation speed, dude.
I'm at 0.2.
You're at 0.2. You're pushing
Yeah.
some polys pretty fast, man.
What are you at?
0.5.
All right, I'll drop down to 0.5. Do I have to, I should be able to paint without...
Full sentences, please.
Trying to figure out, do I have to get a,
Can use the V.
oh, what's the mod?
You
Do
can
I have
You
to
do
put
not.
can
You
use
do not need a terrain analyzer.
you can use V, and it'll change the icon for the terrain tool, and do it to a the eyedropper. What's happening on the 4th? Battle of the Sexes. Battle of the Sexes is perfect. We have the Teardrop team against the what should we call our most excellent team?
The tear jerkers? I don't know.
The tear jerkers.
The heartbreakers?
The heartbreakers. I'll have a promo video up. Probably next week. I need to get some cameo shots of everybody. Everybody in their best duds. That's going to be a little bit hard trying to get everybody together.
Do you want more light than this? When you get a chance.
Ooh, nice. No, me likes. Me likes. You want to do that down the tunnel too, or something similar down the tunnel?
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
Wow, that's might be a little too bright actually. Either that or we gotta move it up a little bit.
We could change a few out for maybe put work lights up there instead of floodlights.
Yeah,
Maybe that'll lessen it.
Floodlights are like that's like some serious white.
This is the only real use I've found for that dome storage.
The dome one.
Make a disco ball.
Okay, beautiful wall, man. You built a wall, DBA.
Thank you.
Okay, so if we come over here to a little hidden tunnel area, punch a little hole back here. Okay. Now we need to flatten this area just a little bit.
All right, now we do not want to pick up these current things if we can
No,
all help.
hell no. Don't pick them up.
Because it'll cause the...
Yeah. We're just connecting to it. Don't pick it up.
I'll just eat through our wall.
Yes. Don't do that. You can bump up the terrain tool if you want for this. Can I know the details of the challenge or not yet? I mean, the challenge is to parts unknown. Go watch the parts unknown video. It's the same concept. The same concept, but we've kind of changed the starting. It's no longer going to be a, more of a hardcore kind of mode. It's going to be a little bit easier. Because the people that we're taking on don't have that much Astroneer experience, so we're also giving them a head start to kind of equalize some of the knowledge. Oh, damn it, and I did pick it up. Okay, well, we'll have to fix that wall. That was not... Is there a lock? No. Need a lock on that bad mamma jamba.
Yep.
No, don't connect it. Maybe can you come flatten this ground over here so this thing's not tilted downward?
Yep.
There you go. Thank you. You must say you're all team ladies, but that sounds a bit fishy. No, dude. It begins. It begins. Your Pat crew. I understand. What do they call you? The Pat Tones or something? What's Pat's team called?
The patty cakes?
Patty cakes. Oh, the patty cakes.
If it's not, the name's available. I'm just saying.
Pat Moss Posse. That's almost kind of hard to say. Oh, what did you bury that one for, man?
I didn't. That's how it was.
That's how it
Don't
was?
be blaming me.
Ooh,
Yep, don't
ooh.
blame me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I saw you playing with your tool over there and figured you let it go out of control.
Nope.
You know, I'm just vibing back to the, the whole drill a hole day. Dig a hole with
Yep.
DBA day.
Yeah, well, you know better than that.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. This is a good... As soon as hole is done with lighting, we can talk about this next step. This next step is going to be hard. I don't really know how we're going to accomplish it. So the goal is to have train lines going to each gateway. Dead silence.
Yeah, no, I was waiting for you to keep going. Yes, I
That's it,
understand.
man. That's it.
Well, we probably need to have somebody fly around and put beacons on all the gate. Well, I guess the gateways never mind are already their own beacons, so no, we don't need to do that.
Well, they are their own beacons, but at the same time, they don't show up too far away, where the beacons will. So I think,
Fair point.
I do think it's worth putting a beacon on each one, different color beacon on each one, just for our track laying purposes, and then after that, you can probably pick them back up again.
Yeah.
So we need to do it in a way that is configurable, right? So if we lay down another train track over here somewhere, we need to make sure that it's short enough so that it can be altered. You understand what I'm saying? Right?
Yep.
I want to be able to switch these up, right?
Well, I wonder.
Either that or we bring them all closer together.
Well, there's that there's that one that you can switch. It's got a that goes left or right.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
You sure? We could probably set something up where, through a series of left and rights, these 6 lines go to 6 things, and then you can just come in here and switch and swap. And
they have to. Well, I don't want to have anybody. Okay, I see what you're saying. I kind of see what you're saying. You want to go to a junction, and then with the junction, change the direction of the line.
right.
But each line, I would only, the problem with the junction is that I don't want to spend an hour flipping a junction. I would like it so that all you have to do is like delete the very first train line from this point, right? The next connection from this point is all you would have to delete. Matter of fact, we need to kind of hollow out farther back so we can see the first train line a little bit, the first connection point.
Right. Well, so it's not going to be as simple as deleting one thing.
It will.
Well, because like if you want to put the one on your far end to connect to the one on my far end, you'll have to delete.
So maybe it'll be 2. So you delete the 6 lines in the middle here, and then maybe you get a pack of lines, and then you just randomize it. Are you not visually seeing it?
No, I could see that. I can see that.
Do you need a cocktail napkin? I'm happy to do a cocktail napkin for you.
Cocktail napkin sounds fun.
Yeah, well,
And I was just thinking, Ron being the master of automation, if there was some way that you could come out here and press a button and then have it be configuration 1, configuration 2, configuration 3, and then it's all just, or even random configuration. You know, as you hit go, and you're going to go through a series of junctions, and it's going to randomly give you one of the 6 things. You won't know.
But you have to know. You have to make sure that you're. Let's say we break this into 3 teams or 4 teams.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to make sure that somebody doesn't go to the same.
Yes, you can't go to the same place, right? Because that would be unfair advantage. You played a game called We Don't Play This Game? Sweet. Must have been a short game night. Did you ever play the games that were like you had one as a 2-man team, one person was describing something and the other person was trying to complete a puzzle based off of the first person's description?
I've seen some of those. I've never played them.
The like, I don't know what's called.
Disarm the bomb.
Yeah, disarm the bomb one. Yeah.
Stop talking and nobody explodes.
Yeah, stop talking, nobody explodes. Right.
Or keep talking and nobody explodes. You know,
Something like
whatever.
that. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I've seen those. I've never played those.
I was debating on getting like a party pack of keys.
Yeah. Well, does was it Jackbox? Does that have any of those kind of games in them?
Yeah, I like the Jackbox games. The problem with some of the Jackbox games is that they're not. There's no filter for them. Like, I was doing the Jackbox games for a while, but then, you know, when you come to the drawing stuff, people were drawing inappropriate things, or there's no real control over several things. They have Steam integration, or not Steam integration, but Twitch integration, but they don't have it to the level of, like, where you need it to be. It's kind of like anybody that's a subscriber can kind of jump in, and it was like, or follower or whatever. All right, let me simulate this really fast so you can see it, because I don't think you're seeing it. We're gonna need to have some light over here when you're done, Hull. Let me get a packet of. Did I post the comment I just posted on your update video? If you want. I can't read it. Well, I can read it in text, but I can't read it right now on the video. Does it require a response? Is that why you're so eager to post it?
All right, I'm here. Y'all need some light in here?
Yeah, some light in here.
All right, let me get on that.
All right. Where are the rail lines at? Small printer?
Yeah, small printer close to the bottom row.
Gotcha.
Or here, I'll give you one and you could just duplicate it.
Thank you. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So if we take said rail line, come out something like.
So, a shortcut for you, Hole. You could go copy one of the ones you've already placed in the other room.
Oh, I don't even know clue how to do that.
You pick it up and you hit enter. And it'll have every single light on it.
The power! Yeah, I really don't play creative mode a lot. I haven't played Astroneer forever and I didn't know that.
Man, that is going to be a Dickens.
Well, as long as it's red,
Yeah, it doesn't bind. I
it
understand.
doesn't actually connect. It's telling you that it could, but it couldn't, kind of thing. If that makes sense.
It's telling you you're close.
My point is to have some sort of interim line. That can quickly be deleted, like this one. Right? Let's say I put this one in my backpack. Yink. And now I can change the endpoint of this other one to be somewhere else.
Right, right.
Right? So I think if we have some sort of short line in here, we can then mix and match and reconnect, right?
Hopefully.
What an overwhelming
Did
response.
you just love my optimism?
I mean, it's just overwhelming. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes is a very good game. All right, we got to give that a try. Large platform B and auto arm reaching 4 medium storage and 4 trees with 6 tappers. 2 of those tappers producing organic, but then you wouldn't run out of power. And 4 small gens never gonna run out. I mean, your video made me make this, so thanks. Okay, well, thanks, man. Thanks for sharing. I think you can do all kinds of combinations. With the video that I came up, I think you can do all kinds of crazy, cool combinations with organic generation. Unfortunately, there's no way to turn the organic or the carbon into something that can be scrapped. And I don't know, would you want it to be? I'm torn with... I find it kind of interesting that, you know, System Error defends the fact that this is a sandbox game over and over again. They'll tell you if you say, oh, there's no endgame content, it's a sandbox game. But then they put restrictions and limitations on things that you can do. So, is it a sandbox game or is it a game that you're trying to control? I don't understand. We need a new genre definition for that. Sand not game. It's a sand not game. You can have you can't do everything that you want to do. All right, DBA. How are we getting to the polls here? How are we getting?
Well, I'm going to run out and I'm going to start putting beacons on each of the poles. Or each of them.
Different colors?
Yep.
All right.
So we've already using red and black.
We can get rid of the red one. I mean, the red and black was just to get us to point A and point B. It's no longer necessary anymore.
Okay.
Sand blocks game. It's a sand blocks game. Right. You build half a castle, and then you can't build the other half of the castle anymore until you complete some roadblock that they want you to complete. It's a sand block game. That's the one. That's the one. I played that before. Sandbox can be controlled to make it more difficult. I think it should be. I think when you say sandbox, aren't you saying I'm in the sandbox and I want to be able to do anything that I want to do? That's what a sandbox to me is. I mean, if the cat came along and shit in the sandbox, well, then the cat did what they wanted to do, right? Let's see if Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes is.
Okay, I'm just starting at blue and going my way through. So I'm at the first.
Yeah, you're going to each one, right?
Yep.
Okay. Since Ron isn't joining us tonight, I made myself invisible so that nobody else can come in. Can if any of you guys are next to a... Well, never mind. I'll just spin up a chair or a vehicle and jump in and out of it.
Should we... I mean, to get our tunnels for the... Should we take a rover and just tunnel to the poles, to the gateways?
I think these... Okay, here's the challenge of these rail lines. I think they can be unique as humanly possible. I think it's best to stay underground so that you can't visually from the top know what line is going where. Though it really wouldn't matter if you stayed underground for, let's say, a quarter of the way and you popped up to the surface, you wouldn't necessarily know which first station took you to that line. So you can be above ground if you want to be above ground. You don't have to be below ground the entire time. I say start below ground. But I think also some of these should be kind of creative. I think that maybe some of these rail lines should go around a mountain, or some of these rail lines should go through a forest, or some of these rail lines should go down deep into the caves and come back up again. The biggest trick is going to be trying to make the rail lines equal in time.
Yeah, that's going to be rough.
Like, how do you... And we get... Well, there's two trains, right? So the ones that are the longest and farthest away, maybe they have the cold trains. And the other ones just have the normal trains. Maybe that's a good equalizer.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd probably build them pretty straight there. You can incorporate some character, but once they're straight, then we have to run each of them and time them and then adjust.
And then adjust from there, right?
Well, adjusting is going to be what? Adding. You're going to take the slowest one and make the faster ones slower? Is that what you're going to have to do for adjusting?
Well, you can put a faster train or a slower train, or you could...
Extend the line or something like that.
Yeah, you could bend the line, or if you want to get real technical, you could use a splitter to limit the power source so that you can have some more analog control of the train speed.
Oh, shit, we're going to have to put power on these things. Yeah, we're going to need to think about this in adventure mode, too.
I mean, you just need a platform with a power and oxygenator. You could put them at the gateway ends.
At the gateway ends. How much power does it need?
I don't know right offhand, but
I think it's like per car, right?
Yeah. Just give them a couple RTGs and call it good.
Well, I have to agree with Kirky. The initial concept of Sandbox, back when Sandbox first came out, was everything was unlocked. You can do anything that you wanted to do. There was no limitations. I think today's idea of Sandbox is somewhat different. It's to whatever developer wants to call their game Sandbox. It's like that's their idea of Sandbox. If one line is short, you have to do a loop-de-loop. I think you just need to add more lines to it, right? So,
okay, I've labeled them all. The South Pole is blue, North Pole is yellow, and all the rest of them are, between those two colors.
Yeah.
South Pole is really close to where we are underground,
yeah,
where you guys are underground.
Yeah, I'm going to the close blue one.
You're going to blue. Okay, well, I'll go to a purple.
Now, be aware that quite a few of these, they're way up in the air.
Fine.
So I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
Oh, are we going to have to flatten each one of these to get kind of the... Ah, yes, the fun of putting down a line. I remember this the first time I did it. Somebody thought Astroneer was a survival game? Who thought Astroneer was a survival game? They didn't read the description of Astroneer then. Astroneer does not ever claim to be a survival game. I think initially there was some I mean, if you gotta go back and you have to watch like the initial interviews with Adam talking about the game and what they thought the game was going to be at that time. There's some very interesting conversations. And if you go back and look at the first like friends and family build, oh, that I really wanted to play that game. I mean, this is artistic and stylish and it looks pretty and stuff. The other game looked more science-y, right? It was more like a black and white kind of muted. It looked like there was some weather was affecting a lot of things. It looked more of a serious kind of a science game. Where Astroneer, I don't know if I would call it science-y. I mean, it's got the names of some things, right? Like there is an RTG. There is a hydrazine. There is, you know, malachite and hematite, and I think they kind of stayed true to the colors of the mineral. But I don't know where that line is, right? Where that sci-fi kind of gamey cutie line is in Astroneer. That's a dev question to ask. This is the part that Ron didn't want to participate in, by the way.
Oh, I understand why. I understand why.
He was like, yeah, no thanks.
Well, didn't the last one? It was all of the launch points were at the same point, weren't they? It wasn't.
Right.
Didn't.
Right. They made some sort of change in the game where you can no longer do that anymore. You have to launch from the gateway.
Ah, okay.
That's the only way he can make it work. To you, Astroneer is part of the survival series? Is that just because of the oxygen? I mean, it used to be more survival. In pre-alpha, when there were storms and the planet was a lot bigger, it was a lot more challenging to get from point A to point B and stay alive. I mean, at one point in time, it was more survival-y. I think they dumbed it down to make it more kid-friendly. I don't know if that's a true statement or not. It just feels to me that that's what they did. Pre-alpha was awesome. I tend to go back for once in a while to to a pre-alpha build, just to play it. There was some things I absolutely hated about it, research, but the planets, I loved the planet size. I loved the fear of worrying about. Oh, that's an interesting bug. Don't go through a snowman, or try to go through a snowman. The rail line doesn't draw. Fear of going through storms or being stuck in a storm. There's a lot of love-hate relationship with the storm. Some people love it, some people hate it. My biggest response to that was that should be optional. It should be something that you should be able to turn on and off.
Okay, so if we're going with the idea of some of these are in the mountains, some of these are in the forest, who's claiming what? Are we doing
I'm going to pop up here in a minute, but I don't know. As long as you guys get, we don't have to claim one or the other. I mean, do whatever you want to do. Make it fun.
All right.
Yo, make it fun. Ooh. Almost carved down into the second level. Start working my way up.
I think we are at the second level, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think this is the first level.
Ooh, ouch. Have I tried Icarus? Man, you need to go to my site and do searches. We've done many a Icarus stream. We need to go back to Icarus. Try Icarus out. I did get the update when it was on sale. I got the DLC. And the way that they did the DLC was only one person needed to buy the DLC. Like if I host a game and I have the DLC, everybody can play the DLC, which I thought was a great compromise. Instead of having to force your entire squad to buy a DLC. Icarus never popped up for you? There's a search feature on YouTube. Put in Icarus, you should be able to find some stuff. It'll be a pretty easy find. We did a lot of, you might have to look on the live streams. I don't think I did a like a video on it. I think most of the time we played it was on a live stream. So search the live streams.
Icarus was one where the, I don't know, I'm not sure I was enamored with the tech tree.
They changed all that stuff.
Oh, they changed it all too?
Yeah, man, all that's been revamped, changed. It's all got a new everything. And then also they kind of, you can still play the original kind of concept of Icarus, which is do the missions kind of thing. The mission has a timeline to it. And you have to get off the planet, otherwise you lose your character.
Yeah.
Or they've got more of like an open world concept now. Icarus is fun just for like trying to go against the environment, you know? You're walking along and all of a sudden a bear eats you, or the storms are intense, you know? The storms were very impressive in that game. You're doing an open world right now? Nice. Yeah, the thing about the open world is that you get to build your base and then come back to it later. When we first started playing it, it was, you could only do those timed ones. And so the resources would not respawn, and
Yeah, you're basically rebuilding your base every time.
yeah, you had to rebuild your base every time. That was a downer for us. It's like we didn't want to invest in bases and stuff, and having to do another base again. But that was a fun game. I liked that game. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't think I did any Icarus how-tos.
Does it matter if the gateway is unlocked or not?
Do not unlock the gateway.
Okay.
I think having that little ball thing in the air causes a problem.
I was wondering.
Don't tell me you unlocked a gateway.
No, you just seen the achievement pop, I think.
Okay, all right, all right.
But no, I didn't.
All right, I was like, no, don't. We have to just start all over again.
I was wondering, so I asked before I did it.
So the idea is to get them to the gate. You don't land on the gateway. You don't want to put the train station on the gateway. You want to put the train station on the ground out front of the gateway, and, you know, not too far away, but not too close either.
Well, Ron has to work whatever magic he's working, right?
Yeah.
So Ron could probably adjust the endpoint of the gateway or the train station after he did his magic. Yes, if it's appropriate. I just volunteered Ron for that.
I heard it. Heard it. I don't know if Ron's going to like it or not, but I heard it. Dang it. I was about to place that thing, and I messed up. Okay, for the ones that are floating in the air, we're going to have to make some sort of ramp or something to it.
Well, again, is that a run? I don't know what magic he has to work. Does it have to be on top of the gateway? What?
Yeah, it has to be sitting on the gateway.
Like in the middle of it.
Yep. Exact dead center.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is mine's in the air. I've run the train tracks right up to the gateway, and then I'm just gonna make a platform just out of soil right beside the gateway.
That's
And
what
then
I did too.
You would land on the station, and then you just walk onto the gateway. But nothing will be like above any part of the gateway.
Yeah. I'm off to the side. I just took a flat off to the one of the sides of the gateway and just built this flat area. I'm going to put my platform there and then build a ramp down so that the train line can come up to it, I guess. Oops. What am I trying to do? I'm prepping for this challenge. Little challenge prep. Train station's in T4? Yep. T4. Guys are using rail station, right?
Yes.
I hope nobody's dumb enough to fall off this thing. Okay, perfect. Let me put a train on here. You'll do your best not to fall off. Occasionally you have issues with cliffs. Look, you die in the beginning of the game. That's your problem. You know, the beginning of the challenge. That's your problem. I'll extend it out a little bit on all sides so you don't. Somebody doesn't fall off of it. Somebody doesn't actually back up and go, oh no.
Okay, so I think we should pick a beacon color, and if the rail to that gateway is done, we should change the beacon to that color so we know don't ever go to a certain color.
I don't think so. I think you want to be able to label on our end.
Well, why don't we put a... Okay, how about this? Why don't we put a beacon to that rail color in front of the rail track?
There you go. Good call.
So we know that it's done. I mean, we can pick those beacons up later. So I just did purple. Purple's done. I'm gonna put that down.
Yeah, my rail line is done. I just don't want to. I don't want to start building to another beacon. That if the track is done.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm working on red currently.
I think I went to purple.
Okay, what beacon color do we want to use? Something we haven't used yet.
Or you could just put it the same color of the ones you completed.
No, I get his point. We'll leave the end point, whatever color they're currently at, and if the finish one at the beginning of the line, we're not using black, right?
Currently, no.
Okay, we'll just make it black. Black is the complete line color. Info on the challenge. It is a challenge that we've run before to parts unknown. Some slight variations on the rules, though. So go back and search my videos for to parts unknown, and you could see us run that. Same kind of the whole thing is the same kind of concept. There'll be some slight variations on the rules, but those will be released probably a week before the challenge.
All right, so what color beacons are y'all doing right now?
Well, purple's done.
Okay.
Working on red.
Okay, blue's done.
Purple, red, and blue are done. Let's just say they're done.
Yeah. I just need a starting direction here.
All right, Roadhog, take it easy, bud. I need to hydrate with some brown water.
Yeah, I debated going to the store today to get some.
Back still bothering
But
you?
I didn't.
Back bothering you, or you're getting into brown water?
Oh, well, I started getting into it because my back was bothering me. Now that my back's feeling better, it's like I kind of like it.
What brown water are you getting? You might not be getting the good brown water.
Well, I've tried a couple varieties. So I've tried technically purple water. There's a blackberry. Hold on, I have the bottle in my fridge. One second.
Oh, which one are you working on now?
I'm gonna do green.
Green?
Yep. I'm just gonna start at that end and work back towards the base.
Blackberry brandy.
Ooh.
And it's, it's fruity. It,
That's,
it
that's
takes
not,
a little.
That's not 80, right? That's 60? 60 or 40?
I think it is 36.
36?
But it's particularly tasty,
Yeah,
It is a little fruity, but
yeah.
And then Fireball is the
yeah.
one that I kind of.
Cinnamon. That's I don't think that's an 80 either, right?
I have no idea on that one.
I have some Fireball. I had to try it. It's tasty. It's good. If you really want to try something, you can do anybody's. Jack is nice. Jack Daniel's honey whiskey.
Oh yeah.
That's so smooth. It's beyond smooth.
Well, next time I'm shopping, I'll check for it.
Those some pretty fancy chandeliers. Man, that's a whole chandelier. Okay, Hole, you said you're doing green, huh?
Yep, I'm doing green.
Why do we have two? Oh, the black beacons are peeking up from underneath the ground. Interesting. Yeah, I like the concept of working back, so let me increase my flight speed here. TBA, you're doing red, right?
Yep.
Well, that's this one. Let me find the star band. Was red north?
Yeah, red is, I think red's North Pole. No, yellow is North Pole.
Yellow's north?
I think yellow, yeah.
Oh. Well, let me go to... Do you know what red is? Is red south? Red was pretty close to the base.
No, blue is south.
Blue is south.
Red is just one of the ones on the equator. I don't know which. No. Don't know which. It's just one of those things.
Southern Comfort and a squeeze of lime? Yeah. If you want to go really pricey, go do Jack Daniel's Blue. Or not Jack Daniel's Blue. Shoot, what's the name of that company? I forgot. Something blue. You said you're doing orange, right?
No, I think he said he was doing green.
Oh,
I'm
green.
doing green.
Okay, I'll do orange. Another one that's on the... In the air. When did in the air become like a normal thing?
I think they shrunk the planets and didn't shrink the spawn point.
Shrunk the planets again, right. It's always shrinking other planets. Okay, that platform's definitely big. Harry, you fall off of that, there's no excuse. Might as well just quit Astroneer, pack it up, delete it. Okay, right, that's this. Tritus, how can you like work on the game and still be sitting here watching somebody play the video game? Tell me, how is that possible? I mean, I'm a big fan of Astroneer, but I don't know if I could do like 24/7 Astroneer. Back Back to the base, huh? I mean, I understand it from a development perspective. I totally get it. You know, I've been to the clients before to see how they use the application that I built. To make sure that they're not only using it the way that they expect it, how to use it, but the way that I built it. You know, but after a time, man, that's got to be a lot. How long you been with System Era? I went back and looked at it. This game released in early access in 2016. That's what Steam says. So we've been playing this game for almost 10 years. 8 years now.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, right? I need to reach out to Adam to see if that friends and family build still exists. I just really want to try it. Some of the video that I saw from the making of the Astroneer, man, just really wants me to, you know, itching to give that thing a go. Because it seemed, you know, they had that one part that really got me was when, I don't know who was playing, obviously, but the person that was playing the game was fighting against the wind, and the Astroneer character was like leaning into the wind, trying to walk and fight with the wind. And I was like, oh man. And in the background, stuff is flying off of his base and whipping by his head. I was like, that is awesome.
Was that actual gameplay, or was that
That was from the Friends and Family build that they
okay.
that was out, yeah. Actual gameplay of the game that we never got to play. Proof of concept. Give me your life savings so I can go build this video game, kind of thing. To the family, right?
Right, yeah.
Please dig into your savings and help me make this video game. I totally get that. Kind of scary. Kind of scary, but they did it. They did it. I just don't understand why they sold the company. Why the hell would you sell the company? Your EBITDA was $7 million a year with a $4 million a year profit. Why would you sell the company? It was profitable. It wasn't maybe profitable enough to invest in building another game. I mean, I would think it would be. It built up.
Well, I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, you hate to speculate because it, may. I don't know. It could, there's all sorts of life issues that could come up that make you want to just.
Yeah. Well, of course. And then being tired of it, right? It's almost 10 years. You want to keep working on Astroneer for the rest of your life? Maybe you do. You want to know the game that surprised the hell out of me? And it's like, why didn't I think of that? It's called Baltaro. Baltaro? Balaro? Or something like that. It's a card game. Essentially, it's video poker in a very fun way. And they put that out and wound up making in their first weekend of being out $4.5 million.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was like,
I could have built that.
I could have easily built that, right? Because it's already a game that's concept. It's 7 card draw poker. You match 5 out of the hand to get your best hand. And the way that they did it was they added these jokers to the top that, did this random stuff to your hand. It gives you multipliers and stuff like that. It's a very interesting game. It's just one of those like really addictive, and of course, video poker is very addictive, right? Little old lady sitting in front of the video poker machines.
Yeah.
Forever. My son got it. He was the first one to get it. I said, I've been looking at that. How is that? He said, oh, it's awesome. And so I decided to pick it up, and then I was like, are you kidding me? I said, are you kidding me? I said, I could have built that damn thing. You could have built that damn thing. Love this game. Started back when there were storms. Planets were bigger. Oh, yeah. We've been having that conversation for a while. Just because I said so. Miss the big stuff. I mean, I've been meaning to do this, but I'll tell you right now. The last stream that I did, the one on the update, was my 200th live stream of Astroneer. This is 201. So to give you kind of an idea of how many Astroneer videos I've done and how long I've been playing for, that should do it for you. And that's not even on top of all the individual Astroneer videos that I've made. I love the good old days. Even though it was fraught with problems, there were so many things that I liked about. I've had so much fun. There was one night, one stream, and for those of you guys that have been around for a while, you know the one I'm talking about, where I was lost on Tundra, and I had Justin in a spaceship in orbit trying to guide me back to where I needed to be. It was just freaking hilarious. But it's one of those things that you just can't do nowadays because the planets aren't big enough to get lost on. And then you have the compass and you have all that stuff. Nerds all I laughed till I hurt. It was good. It was just good. I don't know what to say other than the fact that it was just good. And then there was one night, it was just stupid. One night, this was back in the old planets where all the planets didn't have all the resources like they did now. So you would get to a planet and it wouldn't have resin or it wouldn't have compound, or if it did, it had very, very little amount of resin and compound. And I think it was on Aatrox or Arid or something. And no, it was I think it was radiated. And I was looking for a handful of pieces of resin so that I could build my base up. Or compound, either one of the two. And it took all stream. And I wound up getting lost, and people were like, you're never going to find your way back. And then like 3 hours later, I found my way back to my base. It was so good. Speaking of problems, do you think you can ask the devs if they can fix the Switch crashing issue? You don't have to if it doesn't feel right. If it doesn't feel, I don't have to ask them if it doesn't feel right. Okay. Well, I just technically asked them. I don't know what the crashing issue is. Is that because the file size is too large, or is it just randomly crashing all the time? Or I don't play on Switch, so can't unfortunately relate to you about what's happening with it. There's the response to the large planets is there's definitely a balance between to be struck between the spectrum of let's get people get lost and making the game accessible. In the last patch notes, we have a blurb about a crash issue involving Switch. You have a recognition that it's happening, but no ETA on when it's going to get fixed. Or are you guys saying in the patch notes that you're actively working on it? Sorry, I can't flip over.
Okay, I connected Redline, but I don't know. I mean, did you guys build a ramp up to the top or not?
Well, what do you mean up to the top? I did to the platform. If it's floating in the air, I made a platform to the top.
Okay.
I made it.
It's not floating, but I'm not on that. Okay, I'll build a ramp to the main spot. That's fine.
I made it so when people get off the train, they just walk right onto the gateway.
Right. You built a roller coaster? Cool. Kind of building a roller coaster right now, in a way. My biggest complaint is the sticky floor problem. Who said that? Is that the Switch guy? Dude, we had the sticky floor problem. They released it. Oh my god. It was in pre-alpha. It was in pre-alpha. It had to be 200 and something. They put out an update and the sticky floor thing started happening. I immediately wrote Joe and the developer at the time and said, look, you got a sticky floor problem. They're like, we don't see it. We don't see it. And I'm just like, you're crazy. It's here. It's driving me nuts. I made videos. I made all kinds of stuff. That had persisted until Switch came around. And then they did something by adjusting the planets or something like that, if I'm remembering correctly. And that wound up fixing the problem for the PC side, but screwed over you other guys, which is awesome. No, I'm not awesome, but we no longer have the problem anymore. And we had it for years. Years. Jafar, take it easy, buddy. Appreciate you being here, man. Have a good sleep, bud. Wish we could destroy... hold on, sorry, going back. Built a roller coaster on Glacia to open the gateways. Tend to lag the game a bit. I wonder if that was... Wish we could destroy it. I lost count on the number of times I land on that platform rather than landing on the pad. Every time I did, my friend had to ride it to see if he got scared or not. Want to be able to build everything in the game. No, Astroneer has potential to be a timeless game. It really does. I hope they keep investing in it. It'd be really nice. Can I ask about engineering problem I'm having in this game? Yeah, sure. If you're talking like space engineering or Kerbal Space Program or whatever, forget it. You need to go talk to somebody else. I'm too stupid to play those video games. I'm not stupid enough for Astroneer, though.
So, trying to figure out here, easiest way to get to yellow.
I would say fly to the gateway and just have a rough bearing back to where you want to be and start heading on until the compass starts working for you.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it almost goes past red.
Yeah, I'm making my way back from orange. Man, that's a... It's been an adventure.
Yeah, whichever one I'm doing is a bit of a jaunt. Green. Yeah.
I think once we all finish... I've done one already. We've all done one? We're working on our second one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well then that will be it. We'll have all these lines put down. That's another thing. You can automate almost everything, but you can't automate small batteries. OLM, I've learned so much from your vids in the past. Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I don't know. I think I give good tutorial. At least I try to give good tutorial. Just don't ask me to min-max stuff for you. It's just not a passion for me. Other people have a passion of min-maxing stuff. I really don't care. As long as I can get it done. Like, DBA and I have had arguments over and over again about satisfactory. Is it worth automating everything, or can you just build everything by hand? And I'm here to tell you right now, don't listen to DBA.
Wow, that's
rough. That's called love, man. That's some love, bud.
Sure, that's what that is. I'm not sure.
I think so. I think that's some love. I think we didn't we do like a little test? We did a test, right?
And you did win that test. This is true.
I did, right? So we did a little test, and he automated stuff in Satisfactory. I handcrafted, and we're talking like the tier stuff to get to the next level tier stuff. I handcrafted it, and I wound up beating him by a handful of hours. It wasn't anything major. It wasn't like super significant. It was very close. But it was still faster to do it by hand. You keep using this word love. I don't think it means what you think it means. That's from a movie. Not the love part, but...
Yeah.
I know what movie.
That's Princess Bride, right?
Yeah. You keep using that word.
God, I'm getting so close to getting back to this. This is like... I wonder how long this is going to take to travel on.
Yeah, and then whatever magic you're going to have to do to...
Well, I don't know. Maybe that's just, maybe that's just the penalty. That just is what it is. Some lines are longer than others. Maybe that's just the way that it is. I guess what we need to do is kind of evaluate it a little bit. I mean, if one is... really too long? I think the coals are gonna...
Yeah, put coals on the long lines and regular cars on the short lines, and that'll probably even it out enough.
That's what I was thinking too. I keep having my terrain tool out and hitting the V button and changing my terrain tool to be like the paint thing.
Yep.
Killing me, Smalls. Come on. Turkey head. What's the vehicle that's showing up? Did you guys make a vehicle, or is that an actual train?
That's probably a train.
Yeah, it's probably a train.
That's probably either the train at the start where everybody comes in, or it's the train at the place where you put the hab.
I think I left a train back over here. I did. I left a train by where all these lines start, so that's probably what you're seeing.
Really? Are you there right now?
I am, yeah.
Okay, leave that train right there. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you orange. So I was going towards our hab, but
Yeah, I just got my green line. I just got it close here. Finally got it close.
so the reason why we're doing it like this is because Ron had it on the surface, and the train line, and there was just a bunch of gateways or a bunch of junctions, and so I ran it, and I was like, I got lost with all the junction stuff, and it's like we can't have the junctions, and he's all like, well, you're more than welcome to redo it. And he meant I was more than welcome to redo it. He's like, sorry, buddy, I ain't redoing this thing. All right, where do I have to go to marry up? Over here somewhere.
Let me see. Where are you? Maybe I can help guide you in.
Well, I'm right here at the base.
Oh,
I'm right here at
if you
the
can.
base, but our lines are like really close together. How did our lines get so close together?
Well, I figure once they're in here, we can move them apart. Once we have all the ends, then we can go back and finagle it.
All right, let me get back to my other line then. Because that was like, I'm like right coming from the other side of this one.
Yeah. I'm going to ride my green line here and see how long it takes.
I almost feel like I need a tall line or something. Or you know what? You know what I'll do is I'll just start snaking around the other direction. I'll snake around the backside. I can pull it in from another direction.
Well, green line works.
Sweet. Take a long time? Seems like it was pretty quick.
Yeah, no, it's not too bad on the with the coal train.
You put a coal train on it?
Yeah, it's long. It's gonna need it. Yeah, I probably could have waited long. I could have probably got a lot closer above ground before I dove under, but I thought I was pretty close, so I went under and then I had to like tunnel, and that took forever.
Oh, shoot, I'm losing my line here. My line goes this way. Let me pick this one up. Pick this one up. Start angling another direction here. How did I run out of rail lines? Come on. Crazy talk.
Sounds like a skill issue.
I'm hoping I dropped them on the ground, otherwise I put down a crap ton of rails. Oh, where did you come from?
Right over here.
Is that on top? Is that on top of another line or no?
There's another line right above me, right here.
Okay,
But
well,
if you
hold on.
just,
I'm looking the other direction. Hold on.
if you come through the tunnel I'm in and just kind of go straight,
Yeah.
then you can turn up.
Okay. I was trying to get away from everything else. Got to go up that much? Really?
It should be here, right here somewhere. Just popped out, but I'm in a cave that I don't see anything.
Oh, do we need to go down? Are we up too high? We need to go down. I found it. I found
okay.
it.
Cool.
Oh, I hate to have this pointed down, though. Okay, where's the room? Right over here?
Yeah, there you
Where is it?
just keep going straight like you're going here.
Punch
I'm
through
gonna
the
go-
other way. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going through the other way. It's just longer than we thought.
Wait.
Yeah, right here on me.
Sweet. Did you put down that line? Nope.
No, I was having trouble finding a good spot that wasn't going to connect up with a bunch of stuff.
Oh, turn red here. Oh, I had it. Dang it.
That's okay. It didn't hurt anything.
There it is.
There you go.
Alright, let me put a coal on this baby. See how long this is going to take. This is going to take a long... That is like on the other side of the world.
Yeah, wait till you see how far it is to the North Pole.
Let's go, baby. Let me get back to my gateway and I'll read all the chat here.
You're right, Midnight. This is a long rail.
Mine? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think DBA and I had the two farthest points. Oh, can you put a black on the end of my rail?
I already did it.
Oh, thank you. Frig, that's an adventure. I want to time that. Okay, let me see here. You're like my go-to guy for this game. Thanks, Ben. So trying to make a train loop that picks up materials from multiple auto extractor depots and bring the stuff to my storage, and I can't get it to pass the depots when the train is full. You're asking me that off the cuff without seeing it? I don't know. People enjoy automating things? Oh, for sure. I love figuring out how to automate things. Absolutely. When it comes to automation, it's less about it's faster. It's definitely more about this is a fun puzzle. Also, I get to see how things automatically. I get to do things automatically after I finish. They saw Bacon Creepy play this in early access. Sold me. I bought it at $10. Remember back when they had a tutorial in the game? At first, I was okay, but then it made me, and then they made it confusing. I liked the tutorial. I thought the tutorial was great. Not sure how to do it. Yeah, I don't know how to do that either, man. I'd have to see the file. Put the save file up on the Astroneer area and ask people to take a look at it. If Ron gets a handle on it, he might be able to tell you. Hole might be able to tell you too. The summary line of the blurb from the patch notes is, if we have a plan fix... Oh, we have a plan fix. This is for the switch crash. We have a plan fix, but it will take some time to test and deploy. This fix will potentially fix saves that can currently not load due to this problem. So that's for the switch guys. So talking about it blowing up and stuff. Wish they had this option in the menu to have storms on and off. Tell me about it. And on the YouTube side, not much has happened there. Okay. Perfect. Well, that only took like 3 hours.
Oh, we're not done yet. I'm still getting mine back.
Yeah, well, I know. And there's some cleaning that needs to be done. Some cleanup on the line. My line's a little bit too wonky. It's a little bit too twisty-turvy at points. But definitely a I took you down into a crevasse. The crevasse run is pretty neat.
There are pumas in them crevices?
And then you go down into the cave system. You pop into a little bit of a mountain. Yeah, we're going to need a part 2. Another live stream to finish the setup. And then we'll get Ron in here, have him set the rest of it up, have him do some tests to make sure that they go to planets where they're supposed to go to. And then, let's see, I have a week before I go on vacation. So I'll start working on the promo video. And then once Ron has everything all set up, I will record the rules video. Yep, it works. It's not too bad. It's not too. I mean, not super fast, but that's okay. Doesn't need to be super fast. So we have one. Oh no, this one doesn't have a beacon on it. Get a beacon on this one. Hate this beacon.
I see 4 lines.
There's one over here.
Yeah, 5. So when DBA gets his last one here, we're good.
Yeah, we're 6. That's our 6. How do I do the save file stuff? Well, it really depends on what you're on. If you're on a PC, it's nice and easy. If you're on Xbox, I think it's also kind of easy, but you need to go into the shared folder. Okay, PC, but are you Windows or are you Steam? Did you buy it through Windows Game Pass or get it through the Game Pass, or is it on Steam? Steam? Okay, well, that's easy. You just go to Google and say, where's my Astroneer save files, and it'll tell you the exact location of it. And just grab the one that has the name. Grab the one that has the name, and then you can upload that onto the Discord. As long as it's not too big. It can't be crazy big. If it's like 100 megs, it's not going to work.
Dang, Ron, or DBA, you're a ways away.
Oh yeah, it's just North Pole. We're almost at the South Pole. Our base is almost at the South Pole, and I'm going all the way to North Pole. So.
Yeah, you're 1.5 levels down. So if I take, would you like me to start working a line from the base back towards you?
Yes, please.
Okay,
You could.
I've got a bearing now from the black beacons to you, so I'll go back and start.
We should be able to use my icon as a beacon as well.
You're orange, DBA?
He's green.
No, he's orange. I'm green.
Yeah, DBA's green. You're at like, you're a bearing of like 010 from the base, or from the rail junctures.
Are you underground? Are you underground
Yes,
now?
I am. I went under. The way under is pretty close to where you're at up there, though.
Yep,
So
I see it. I see it. All right. I went through some minerals. Nice. Oops, I got to change my fly speed back down to some reasonable. Okay, we'll have a DBA action cam here.
you always got to be extra careful when the boss is watching. Oh, it really is an action cam. I was like, what is that? Oh, that's a camera. Okay.
Somebody's using the drone.
Try. Thanks for being here, buddy. Take it easy. Have a nice night, man. Oh yeah, I'm droning DBA. Make sure he's doing his work. DBA, why don't you get a Sylvie on and put some food on Sylvie, and that way you got some light.
Mr. Cameraman showing up late, telling me how to illuminate my work area.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get a Sylvie?
Just open up the research catalog. Go to the, I think it's the very end, and you get a Sylvie. Not just the boss watching you, DBA. And then you can get the plant too. Or any plant, doesn't matter.
Right. I'm looking for the plants. Where's the plants at?
Next one over. not just the boss watching you, DBA. No, my Discord. My Discord, and put a thanks, DBA, and put a little message in there saying I'm really having a problem with the rail line. I'm not too sure how to fix it. Give a little bit of a description. And one of you brainiacs possibly look it over and help me out. Ron might grab it, Hole might grab it. If you describe what's going on well enough so that they understand it, it'd be even better, right? Do your best to be descriptive. Not too descriptive. We don't want a book of your life, okay? On Monday, I put down the oxygenator. On Tuesday, I ran a tether line from the oxygenator to the first mountain. Whoo! Day 57. I put down my first rail line. Thank you for sticking with me so long, everybody. I really wish there was a way to turn off the drone sound.
Yeah.
Because when you're trying to do like action videos and stuff using the drone, you have this woot, foot, and it pisses me off. See, that's what I didn't do. I didn't do all my flattening points. That's why mine is so bouncy. Mine is a little bouncy. I need to go back and like maybe tweak it a little bit. DBA is all about perfection, for sure. Did you see him just kick that rock? Awesome. Let me turn off the UI of the drone. There we go. Full DBA cam. I really wish you have this like light coming out of the top of you. Oh, it's your beacon. It's your beacon because you're so far away from me that it's putting up your beacon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just a drone, right? But I'm way back. My body's way back over there.
Oh, so it's detecting it from your body and
not from the drone, right? DBA's blessed? For sure he is. Why are you even questioning that? He's got a B in his name. He's also got a D in there, so he's part devil and blessed.
Hence my icon.
And the devil's first. No! No, DBA! You must be redeemed.
Okay, I think you're... I don't know, I thought I was heading directly towards you, and now we're not heading directly towards you.
Towards me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm heading towards you. I'm just down a level. I had to go under another line, so I went down to the...
Oh, sweet. I thought it'd be cool taking one of these down to cathedral level, but that would take way too long. Though it might have been quicker just to cut through the center and go out the other side.
Oh, for North Pole, the South Pole?
Yeah. Instead of going on the surface.
Yeah, probably.
It would have been a fun trip going all the way through the core. A little drone cam can get places where you can't. You know you can turn off resource collection, right?
No, I didn't.
Yep. Hit escape, go to your custom menu and turn off the resource collection.
All right, turn it off.
I'm coming towards you, but you're still on the edge of my compass.
Ooh, is that a working generator? No. See, now those generators are interesting to me.
Oh, now you're interested.
It's only took 6 years. Or 8 years, whatever it is. Oh man, you made 2 of my lines look like shit, TBA. Now I feel bad about the 2 lines I put down.
Okay, well, I can start making crappier lines if you'd like. I mean, that's definitely 2 of them. Okay, we're getting close.
Yeah,
You
we're
might
gonna need
want
to
to come
start.
up now.
Yeah, we're gonna need to start angling up here. I'll head up your way.
Wait, artsy shot. There we go.
Okay, I'm just going to stand here and let you come to me. I'm going to leave my reticle up so you can see where I'm at.
All right.
Gonna AFK a second while he's digging.
Yep. Jason, you might want to put a period at the end of that statement and say, is there anyone out there that can take a look at this and see if they can help me out? Just edit your text there real quick.
All right, we're connected.
Nice. Gonna go back to my body. Let me zooper out of here. Meow. Little Sylvie's got no more food. Oh no, for Sylvie.
What? You're taking a train without me?
I didn't.
One seat only. One seat only. Get your own train.
I took no train. I'm flying back. Oh, well, maybe I should go to the end of your line here. Take one from the end of your line. See how it is. Oh, nice mountain range action going on there.
Yep. Well, you did say you wanted some mountains.
Oh, I got some mountains on mine too.
See, when you're in the mountains, though, you need to use the tall rail post bundles.
Yeah, well, didn't do that.
Didn't do that either.
Didn't do that.
I might have done that.
Just cuz, thanks for the bit, man. Appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Why don't you pop that off really fast? Can you get another car? Get a car real quick. Jason, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. And a seat. Got a seat? I'll make a seat.
Already got it.
Got it? Wait. Oh, make 2 seats. There you go.
Meep meep.
Choo choo.
Oh, why do I have this stupid... Okay. I had the tooltip up. I was like, why is that dumb dialogue up?
Hey DBA, your hat looks like a smokestack.
Oh,
I think it's actually supposed to be a dynamite, but I'll take smokestack.
I have the smokestack act. That would be nice.
Well, the dynamite's just got that little fuse on it. It looks like a little steam trail.
Right, right.
Oh, yours is so good. I got to go back and fix mine. You're a jerk.
Don't do it. Don't fix it.
You're a jerk.
It'd be easier to go mess his up.
Hey now.
It's so smooth. It's not bouncy or anything. It's just kind of windy. Mine's like bouncy and windy.
Yeah. Well, wait until you see mine. Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice that we went down to another level though. Briefly.
Yeah, we'll be on this level pretty much until we're all the way back. Yeah, I had trouble getting around another line at the start there, so I was like, yeah, just go down.
Let's take them all.
All right.
Let's take a ride on all of them.
Just bring the train car with the 2 seats.
No, because we're gonna have to put trains on all of them. And actually, the train needs to be 3 cars with 4 seats. But yes, we can just do that for now.
Holy cow. Shouldn't we connect these to the...
No, not yet.
Okay.
So, is this the first one? Oh no, don't move that. Why are you moving the line?
Because it connected to the main line over there. I got it fixed now. It's not connected at all. We can just move that in. We can move the end back when we're ready to connect.
I got you. I understand what you're saying.
Right. So, this one, I believe, was my first one, which was red.
I don't think you can hook this up here. You have to hook it up at the...
No, you can. You just got to put it... Hold on. Got to move this forward and then put it in the back.
Oh, gotcha.
Is it not? There it goes.
All right. Going for a ride with me.
I am.
Oh, you coming for a ride?
I'm coming. Where are you at? I'm coming.
We're good. We're at the very last one. So we did... Leave the car on next time so we know which one we've taken.
Okay, I'm in.
So this one should... Oh.
Okay.
Wait, what?
TBA, you drive. Go ahead.
No, I can't. It's disconnected. Somebody disconnected the...
What?
I'm in.
You got to get no seat now. The B is running the show. For some reason, I got pushed to the front. No, this wasn't mine. This is too damn flat.
This is mine.
That's yours too?
Yeah, this is goes to red.
Dang! Look how flat this is. Oh man, I need to call mine the Upchuck line. The Barf Bag Express. Chunkorama. Okay, well we can fix that. You should be able to just like get off and at the gateway.
Okay. Well,
Because we're not going to run tether lines from anywhere. It should just be off the gateway, and then you go.
All right.
We can fix that next stream. No biggie. That was the easy one, huh? That was a super fast.
So where's everybody going to get their filters at when we start?
No filters. It should not. Nobody should have to worry about filters.
Oh.
Yeah, this is.
We did this last time.
This is easy mode. We have a bunch of ladies. They've only been playing for a little bit of time. Okay, so we did that one over there. We'll leave the car on there. See, the other line is over here, and I have a rail line already. We'll just put this. Yep. Maybe you should delete that one. Put a coal on there. That's not. Is that a coal? That's not a coal.
That's not a coal.
I'll get the coal. Okay, you got a coal. All right. All right, jumping in.
I'm trying to get in.
Gonna have to get in the front.
I'm trying. It's not letting me get in.
All right, I'll get in the. Go ahead.
All right, I'm in the seat now.
All right.
And I've been putting RTGs and oxygenators on the gateway ends of all the lines that I go to. So
Nice. This one's not mine either. Whose is this one?
it's got to be.
Got to be yours, right?
It's
Yeah.
not me.
Nope. It's got to be yours because I.
This is.
This isn't mine.
This
Yeah,
is
this-
too. I did orange and purple.
This has got to be midnight. It's purple.
Oh, this is the purple. Oh, yeah, the purple one was smoother. Except for right here.
Yeah, because my two are the ones on the end when we're back at the hub.
All right, stay in. So Midnight is a wooden roller coaster, rough and bouncy, and DBA is the steel. The wooden ones are the scariest ones, man. When you get on a roller coaster and you see the entire roller coaster sway when you go around a curve, that's your kind of roller coaster. That's the roller coaster you should be on. Okay, that was my Easy Rider.
All right, I'm in.
This might be this might be the Upchuck Express. Yep.
I think it is.
This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Is this one mine, though? This one doesn't look like mine. This has got to be yours, Hole.
Maybe. I did green and blue. We'll know when we get out because I did my longer one. I did the tall platforms and they go over like mountain pinks and stuff like that. So.
Is this a crevasse? Nope, this is me.
Yeah, so this isn't me.
Yep, I crevassed it. Around the side. This one's super long. Wow. I guess I could shorten it, but why?
I agree.
I mean, it would be better if you're using the slower one. And maybe that's the key. Just we use slower ones for the whole thing so people don't get motion sick. The faster one is like it's really curvy.
Do we think people are actually going to get motion sick?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
See, what you do is you find your tunnel now that it's drilled, and you come back, and every other post you put rotationally around the inner circumference of the tunnel. So
You do the whole corkscrew the whole thing.
You corkscrew the whole time.
Corkscrew the whole time. Oh. Hero Dev's got a pukey face emote. Oh well, close your eyes. That's all I gotta say. Okay, that was interesting.
This next one we can do a regular what you call it? Train car.
We're connected.
I think this is my short one, like it goes to blue or something, which was like real close.
No, that was for the corkscrew idea? Okay, alright. Thanks for subscribing, Tay and 20. Oh yeah, this is like up the side of the mountain. Oh yeah, nice. Nice little up and over. Little scenic view there. That's sweet.
And a cross between a mountain and a forest.
Mm-hmm. I like the forest view. Forest view is awesome.
If you think this is scenic, wait till you see the next one.
I like that forest track that we wound up doing. Remember that track? That forest racetrack?
We did a couple.
Yeah, that forest racetrack was awesome. Maybe we should go back and build racetracks again. Yeah, this one's super short. That's why you need to have a sense of randomness. You can't just, you know, on the other side of that wall, you pick one, you don't know where it's going. If you help build this thing, you have no idea where it goes. Do it. Oh my god.
Yeah, this one's gonna be all over the place. It just girds your loins. Gotta be going up here anytime. Oh yeah, here we go.
Right. Oh, I gotta be facing the other. Have the camera facing the other direction for that one.
DBA knows I'm a fan of vertical rail tracks.
Sweet. Fun. Hey man, when I ride roller coasters, I'm in the front seat. I don't want to be looking at somebody's head. I'm gonna be looking at where we're going.
Right.
My wife can't do roller coasters. She screams like a mad woman. I mean, it's like you would think she's dying or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to do them when I was a kid. I don't know that I could still do them now. Last time I did them, got a little nauseous.
Mm.
You know, it depends on like Six Flags. I don't know if there's a Six Flags up by you.
Yeah, there is. Gurney.
There's a couple of rides that are, you know, they're very smooth. They're fast, they're fun, they're very smooth. And then there's a couple of ones that are just, you know, you come out of there and every bone in your body's shaking.
Yeah, right.
It's just like I that's not fun. I don't feel good. I don't.
Hey, boys. Well, that was awesome, man. There was one, you know, we've been taking these summer trips and stuff. We did a Colorado. We flew into Denver and then drove over the Rockies and went to Utah and stuff like that. But in the middle, there's this little town we went to. And they had like kind of the town wasn't anything special, but they had this cable car that went up to the top of the mountain. And on top of the mountain, there was kind of like an oldie-timey caves, and it had like some rides and stuff. So they had this one where you're sitting in a chair, and then they drop you 15 stories straight down. It goes into the cave straight down. And the ride is over in a second. It's over so fast, you don't have time to be scared. You actually get scared going back up. It's hilarious. And no safety, anything. The only thing that they had was a belt around the middle of your waist. There was no shoulder, anything. And, those are the ones I don't like. I hate those ones. But my boys were like, I got to do this. I got to try this. I'm just like, dude, I'll go with you. But, oh, my God. Your wife bites your shoulder on your first roller coaster ride together. Your wife bit your shoulder on your first roller coaster ride together. Oh my God. I should share a video on YouTube with my wife. She was on that one little bouncy thing at the Ren Fair. And all you do is you just bounce up and down on it. That's all you do. It's not like anything big. And she is screaming the top of her head off. And everybody stopped what they were doing to look at her. I mean, she's screaming so loud. Oh, it's funny.
That's funny.
At any rate, well, thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. We're going to do more. There's more to prep. There's more cleanup, a little bit of artwork to do, a little art deco. But I think ultimately this portion of it's done. So what will happen is we'll come in. Our two teams will come in. The ladies will have first choice. They'll choose a car. They'll go to a gateway. They won't know what gateway they go to. We won't know what gateway we go to. From there, there'll be a launch pad, and they launch, and they go to a planet. It'll be a random planet, but they go there. And then from there, they just pick up with the rest of the rules and get back. So the last portion of this is we go twice because we thought one time was not going to be enough. So each team gets to experience 2 planets. And
okay, I'm going to make a suggestion.
Yeah.
Best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3.
Well, you know, because it's, you know what's going to happen is they're going to win the first one, we're going to win the second one, and it's going to be like, it's a tie.
I think, no, it's just, no. What are you talking about? Winner is winner. Winner's winner. I don't know what you're talking about. Recognizer, thanks for the subscribing. It's going to be like, we're going to 2.
Okay, so
so it's like you go to the first planet, go into the car, you take your train, you go to the first planet, you build a shuttle, you get back to Silva. There's going to be a red landing pad that you land to. You make it back over to the train selection again, you grab the next train, and then you go to that planet, you get a shuttle built, and you land on the green platform. When you come back to Silva. When you land on the green platform, when you come back to Silva, you fire off the fireworks, you're done, you win. So
okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, so it's going to be 2 planets, and then back is the winner of the competition. But that gives us the opportunity of, you know, somebody might get a really easy planet, and then the next planet that they get might be super hard, right? So it's kind of a nice balance of, you're not gonna. Right. I mean, yeah. I rewatched the first video. We landed on Visania. were there for like 3.5 minutes, and then the whole team, which you were on but died, or you didn't make the launch pad, and they were done like minutes. They're like, we're done. You're back already? We haven't even made anything yet. So I thought it was funny. But you guys landed on Calidor. Your second land was on Calidor, which was like super easy to, because you landed right next to a big pile of resin and pile of compound, and you're like, oh yeah, I was set. So I thought that was interesting. But at any rate, thank you guys for all watching. Really appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Would love to have you in the community. You want to follow me on any of your social media, you can find the links in the description below. And make sure to hit that notification bell. That way you know when I go live and when I post new videos. We'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot, Hole. Thanks a lot, DBA. We'll see you guys. Bye, everybody.
Bye.